Two dogs of the same breed, same size, same age, same starting health. One lives to 9, the other lives to 14. That is a difference of 5 entire years. 5 extra birthdays. 5 extra walks every week. 5,000 extra mornings together. And the question that has haunted owners for centuries is simple. Why? For a long time, people believed dog lifespan was almost purely a matter of luck and genetics. Some dogs simply got more time. Others did not. But science has slowly proven that this assumption is wrong. Genetics matter. But how a dog lives every day matters even more. And researchers have spent decades studying exactly which factors quietly add years to a dog's life, and which factors quietly take them away. Once you understand these factors, the way you care for your dog every day becomes much more meaningful. Let us start with the most obvious factor: size. Small dogs generally live longer than large dogs. This is one of the most surprising patterns in mammalian biology, because in most species, bigger animals live longer than smaller ones. Elephants live longer than mice. Whales live longer than rats. But in dogs, it works in reverse. A small dog may live 13 to 16 years. A medium dog usually lives 10 to 13. A giant breed often lives only 7 to 9. Researchers believe this happens because larger dogs grow faster, age faster, and place greater stress on their organs early in life. Their bodies essentially burn through cellular energy more quickly. If you have a giant breed, this is not bad news. It simply means understanding their accelerated timeline helps you protect their quality of life. The second factor is weight. And this one is enormous. A massive study following more than 50,000 dogs found that lean dogs lived nearly 2.5 years longer on average than overweight dogs. Even mild excess weight reduced lifespan significantly. Excess body fat puts stress on joints, on the heart, on the lungs, on the liver, on the pancreas. It increases inflammation. It accelerates aging. It raises the risk of diseases that shorten life. And here is the part many owners do not realize. A dog can look completely normal to their owner and still be carrying excess fat. Because society has slowly normalized rounder, heavier dogs. Our visual baseline has shifted. We see chubby dogs and think they look healthy. They are not. Lean dogs live longer. That is one of the clearest, most consistent findings in canine longevity research. The third factor is diet quality. Not quantity. Quality. What dogs eat affects every system in their body. Cheap commercial foods often contain fillers, low-quality proteins, excess carbohydrates, and additives that increase inflammation over years of consumption. This does not mean every commercial food is harmful. It means ingredient quality matters far more than most people realize. Healthier proteins, healthier fats, limited fillers, limited sugars. These choices compound over a lifetime. Some studies have even shown that moderate calorie restriction extends life in dogs. In a famous 14-year study, dogs fed slightly less than their normal intake lived nearly 2 years longer than dogs allowed to eat freely. Their bodies aged more slowly. Their organs stayed healthier. Their joints lasted longer. Moderate is the key word. Starvation harms dogs. But careful, balanced, slightly restricted feeding extends life dramatically. The fourth factor is exercise. But not just any exercise. Dogs need consistent, daily, low to moderate intensity movement. Walking, light running, sniffing, exploring, climbing gentle terrain. What harms longevity is the wrong kind of activity. Long periods of inactivity combined with sudden intense bursts. Forced exercise on cold or untrained bodies. Repetitive high-impact movement that damages joints over years. A dog who walks consistently every day, even slowly, lives longer than a dog who is sedentary 5 days a week and runs hard on the weekend. Consistency is what protects the body, not intensity. The fifth factor is mental stimulation. This is often overlooked, but it has a real effect on lifespan. Bored dogs experience chronic mild stress. Chronic mild stress increases cortisol. Chronic cortisol damages cells, accelerates aging, weakens the immune system, and increases the risk of disease. Dogs who have rich daily lives, mental challenges, social interactions, puzzles, training games, and varied environments tend to age more slowly. Their brains stay sharper longer. Their bodies stay more resilient. A dog who experiences life fully lives longer than a dog who experiences life minimally. The sixth factor is stress and emotional environment. This surprises many people. Dogs are deeply affected by the emotional climate around them. Households filled with frequent conflict, loud arguments, instability, or chronic anxiety place a quiet, long-term burden on a dog's nervous system. Over time, that stress shortens life. In contrast, calm, predictable, emotionally safe homes extend life. The dog's body operates with less internal pressure. Their cortisol stays lower. Their immune function stays stronger. Their cellular health is better protected. Your emotional environment is part of your dog's biology. The seventh factor is veterinary care. Preventive care, not reactive care. Dogs who receive regular checkups, blood work, dental cleanings, parasite prevention, and early intervention for small issues live significantly longer than dogs who only see a vet during emergencies. Many fatal conditions in dogs begin as small, manageable signals. Early detection changes everything. Waiting until symptoms appear often means waiting too long. The eighth factor is sleep quality. Dogs need long, uninterrupted, deep sleep. When sleep is disrupted by loud environments, inconsistent schedules, or anxious sleeping conditions, the body cannot repair itself fully. Over time, this damages organs and accelerates aging. A dog who sleeps well lives longer. It is that simple. And then there is the ninth factor. The hidden one. The one almost nobody talks about. Loneliness. Studies in multiple species have shown that chronic loneliness damages the body. It increases inflammation. It weakens immune function. It raises stress hormones. And dogs, who are intensely social by nature, are especially vulnerable to loneliness. Dogs left alone for long stretches every day, with little interaction, little stimulation, and little affection, often age faster than dogs who experience daily warmth and connection. Companionship is not just emotional comfort. It is biological protection. So when you put all of these factors together, the difference between a dog who lives 9 years and a dog who lives 14 often comes down to choices made every single day. Small choices, daily choices, quiet choices, the food bowl, the walks, the bedtime routine, the tone of the home, the way you respond to small health changes, the time you spend together. These things compound over years. And 5 extra years of life is not a small gift. It is one of the greatest things you can give another being who has chosen to spend their entire existence beside you. But there is one specific factor researchers are now studying that may turn out to be the most important of all. Something invisible. Something biological. Something that quietly determines how slowly or quickly your dog's body ages from the inside. Once you understand it, you will see why some dogs are aging faster than they need to. And that is exactly what we are going to reveal in the next video. So if you made it this far, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and tell me in the comments, how old is your dog right now?